Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Sigrid if this is your first time here, and I make videos about books because I love them. Recently, I went to the Imaginarium book festival and I took a signing canvas in hopes that I would not go overboard and spend a ton of money on books, and of course I failed. I had a feeling that I was going to fail, but I will say I at least held out until day 2. But I do have a haul here of almost 30 books and some other things as well. But I do want to show you the signing canvas that I took to get signed. You can see all of the beautiful names here. I think I went to pretty much every table. Yeah, I was just all over the place. I had a ball. It was such a great time. I would definitely go back. I would so go back in a heartbeat. It was so much fun. I did not realize that this book, although yes, it is fantasy and romance, it really features a lot of diversity. There's a lot of BIPOC authors that were being featured. There were a lot of LGBTQIA+ representation. Well, I can't really tell by looking at them, but I know the books that they had were LGBTQIA+. And that made me so happy. Going up to some of the people, you could tell it was their first convention. Like, I don't know, maybe this convention gave them a chance over like other like bigger conventions that have to like, you know, go for the bigger well-known authors. But there were some people, when I would ask to take pictures with them, they would say, "Can I get your picture?" Like, I'm so excited. And some people would just come out and say, "I am so excited. Like, this is my first book convention. Like, this is my dream come true." And that meant everything. Of course, I will be back next year for sure. The entire experience was just phenomenal. There wasn't anything that I could complain about. Like, that's how great this was. It was well organized. I had a ball. I had a ball, and I will be back next year. If I have to sneak in because I can't get tickets, I will be back. It's in DC as well. Like, come on. I'm going. Okay, let's get started with the book haul. Okay, so I want to start off with the books that I took to get signed, and I got every single book that I took signed, plus more. So Elizkova, she was a little hard to see, but I got to see her. It was amazing. It was so much fun. And I told her, I see you every time. Every time a new book comes out, I try to make sure that I see you. And I got this personalized because this is like one of my favorite series. I love Elizkova. Next up, I took a sequel to A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. This is A Psalm of Storms in Silence. I believe she might have personalized it. She gave me a bookmark. Lots of goodies in here as well. But yeah, cool. Oh my gosh, I met Scarlett St. Clair. I love meeting Scarlett St. Clair. If she's at any book convention, I don't even care if I have a book to sign. I'm meeting her. She is just so full of energy. She is just such a beautiful, fun person. Like, you have to meet her. Like, trust me, she is just so nice. I love her so much. And then I met Aurelia Jane and Kel Mitchell because this book came in the swag bag, and I did get this signed. Well, I thought I got it signed. Oh no, I didn't get this signed, you guys. I feel so bad. Unless, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Oh, you know what? I think it was someone at their table, so I said I was gonna come back, and I never came back. No. I met the queen, Tracy Wolff. You guys know I have been binging this series. I am finally on the final book. I'm like 18% into the audiobook. Loving it so far. And I got all of my books signed. And I did go with personalizations. Okay, so she signed Crush. Sigrid, keep crushing it. Court. Sigrid, the ball is in your court. Covet. Sigrid, you should win. I shouldn't I, Tracy? And then I got her to sign Sweet Nightmare. She told me a little bit about this series and how it relates to the Crave series, so I'm super excited to start this one. But this one, she said, Sigrid, you should win as well. Finally, this is another book that I got in the swag bag. This is by Mary Ting. I also got this signed. And the final book that she signed is actually on the couch, and I don't want to go grab it, but we're just gonna move on. So let's get into some of the books that I picked up while there. The first one is this like Barnes & Noble special edition of Crush by Tracy Wolff. I got it because of the purple sprayed edges, of course, but fun fact, this was the last copy in the store. The fun fact also is that Tracy Wolff only signs, like, she was a queued author, so she could only sign 3 at a time. But I was like, Tracy, can you please sign this extra book for me? Because I don't want to get back in your queue. And she was like, of course, I will. First of all, me and Tracy are now best friends. Like, I really love that lady. She was so cool, y'all. She was so cool. She was the coolest person ever. We talked about the series. Like, I was into it, and she was like, I'm so sorry you're mad, because she ended up killing off of one of my favorite characters. I was like, why'd you do that to me, Tracy? Why'd you do that to me? She was like, I'm so sorry, but I made it up for it in the spinoff. No, Tracy. It's okay, though. I forgive her. I'm gonna go through the bags first. Isn't it so cool? They give me little bags. I really did love the bags, but these made it so hard to put in my tote bag. Like, I had to make so many trips. Okay, so this is by Ali Shantae. I actually got a special edition at her table. So this was like 30 bucks, but I fell in love with the artwork, and I knew it was on my list to actually purchase this book. Actually, book 1 and 2 I wanted to purchase from her, but she did not have book 2 in the special edition. But this is Living Legend by Ali Shantae, and it was so pretty. It's so pretty. And it came with an art print here. You know what? Let me take it out because it might glare. Here we go. It came with this art print, which is so stunning to me. Next up, we're doing the pre-orders and the special editions. I only pre-ordered special edition books. So the next one, I think it's from L.R. Friedman. Yes. Well, this is really cute. I love this. It has a little star and it's a tassel. That is so cute. I love that. And then we got some stickers here. I'm just gonna, oh, look at the little moon. So cute. Find her book. So she says mixing magic, romance, and morally gray. So that's cool. Sounds like it's right up my alley. I don't know if you guys care about prices, but she did include the invoice, so I'll let you know how much I paid as I go along. It came with this cute little bookmark here. And then this is the back. This, oh, that's a nice art print, right? And then this is the Blaze Legacy. So I did get this series. I got books 1 and 2. And she did say that she will be having the rest of the series created into the special editions, and that she would send us an email. So even if we don't come, we can still get the rest of the special editions. So this is another art print. And another art print. So the first book I got from her is Descend. I saw in the Facebook group the covers for this, and look at the back. Oh my goodness. As soon as I saw the back, I was like, yeah, it's coming home with me. It's coming home with me. And then I saw that there's 2 books in the series that she had. The other one is purple, and this one is scale. Purple edges. Absolutely stunning. It's just so weird and different that I love it. So those 2 books were actually $40 each. This was pre-ordered well before the event, so I had time to like spread it out a little bit or save for it. And then this one was $60. This is like an omnibus, so it's a completed series. Okay, so moving on to my next pre-order, we have Jessica S. Taylor. When I first saw this, I thought it was so stunning. I had to get it. Okay, so let's go over the art print first. So we got this bookmark. We have an art print. Another art print. Art print. And last one. Okay, and this is the book. This is so freaking stunning. I actually don't remember. I think this was $70 or $75. This is also another omnibus, so it's the completed series, which is why it's so expensive. But it has like foiled pink edges. And then the, it's just so pretty. It is so pretty. It's called Seas of Callahan, the Complete Duology. And these are the this is the book. Obviously, it's like a mermaid siren book, and I am in love. And the last pre-order that I got was actually by Laura Buckheit, and obviously I got this because it had pink sprayed edges, but I was doing really good when it came to the pre-orders because I had very little. But it's so cute. It was a signing exclusive, and I don't know, I was just like, you know what, I should get it. It's a one-time kind of thing. But this is Our Immortal Hearts, Tales from the Wild Lands by Laura Buckheit. It's so pretty. I just, look at those edges. Oh my gosh. And then it did come with some stuff here, and she wrote my name on it. So cool. Sprayed Edges by An Unexpected Bookshop. Okay. We have a sticker that says, "Hello there, tiny monster." We have some, well, we have an art print here. And then we have a thank you card. That's so sweet. She says, "Thank you so much for your pre-order. I hope you love your new book and journey into the wild lands." Oh, thank you. Oh, we also got an envelope from Jessica S. Taylor that I haven't opened yet. So let's see what she sent. Alright, so I'm seeing a bookmark. Okay, it's just a bunch of quotes on here. I'll let you guys read that. Alright, we see some art prints here. So this is the first one. Okay, second one. I think it's like literally what I got from her table too. So, but there are some extra ones. Like, I don't think I have this one. And then this is really cool. Like, that is really cool. There's an author at the event that did like this like giveaway. It was for the first 5 people to come to her table. And I would say if you're going to go to a book signing, definitely keep an eye out on their like Facebook group or their social channels, just in case authors might do something like this. Like, this was really cool. I was not one of the first 5 people to come to her table, but she was still nice and said, "You can have one of these." And I was like, oh, really? Thank you so much. Like, this is so cool. And it actually looks like a really cool book. So this is The God in the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. This is book 1 of Fate's Thread. Look at that. It's so cool. So thank you, Sophie. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go into the books that I've purchased and got signed. This one right here is called The Liar's Crown by Abigail Owens. I have seen this, and it was very inexpensive in Barnes & Noble. It was like $13. And she also gave me a book plate because she has a special edition that I pre-ordered that's coming out. And she was like, "Do you want a signed book plate for it?" One of my favorite tables was actually Teal Price because she didn't just sell books, she also sold crowns. Wish I got one. Okay, so let me show you the book first. This one is called Exiled No More. This is in her Exiled Elementals series, book 1. And this is how it looks. And I had so much fun talking to her. She was one of the people who wanted to take my picture as well. Like, when I asked to take a picture with her, she was like, "Can I get your picture?" And I thought that that was so cool. And the fact that she was selling crowns like related to her series, I like, wow. So it was like 3 different crowns. I got the rose gold one. I know. This is the coolest thing ever, right? I love crowns, and I only have this one back here, but that was like the Cruel Prince related. I think I'm gonna keep it on for the rest of the video. What do you guys think? Next up is a cover that I fell in love with. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know I have to get this. She also had a special edition that was $75, which was extremely tempting for me. I went back like 3 times, like, do I want to get this special edition? But I have not read the series or anything, and I really need to be a little bit better at buying stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get book 1, which happens to have the cover of, you know, the cover that I am like crazy about. This is Cruel Shadows by Harper A. Brooks, and I think I got a little tasseled bookmark, which was really cool. It says the shadows want to play, and it has like a little bit of the book cover. That is so cool. Another person I was so excited to meet, and I think she was excited too. I think this might have been her first book signing as well. This is Lauren Blackwood. This is her latest book that just came out. This is The Dangerous Ones, and I was so excited to get this, y'all, but I think they sold out of it on the first day, or at least I didn't see it when I went to the bookstore. She did not have any books at her table, so I ended up trying to overnight it from Amazon on Friday and tried to get it on Saturday. It did not come in time. So when I went back, they had it at the Barnes & Noble store, so maybe I just didn't see it, but I got it, and I got it signed by her, so that was really cool. She gave me this really cool book print as well. And we also got a sticker. Before I attended the convention, I did do like a little lookup research of all of the author's books, and this one really stood out to me, so I knew I was going to get this one. It's The Vending Portal by Judy Liu, and it's so pretty. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be about, but it seems like it's going to be about a vending machine. And it reminds me of that SpongeBob episode when he was trying to like get that candy bar, and he was also trying to like catch the bus or something. But I don't know why, but it gave me those vibes, and I was just so excited, and it's so pretty. So I'm excited to see what this is about. I might be reading this really soon. Another cover buy. This looks so freaking badass that I had to get it. This is A Fate of Smoke and Ash by Shania Sicilone. I thought that this was the coolest thing ever. This cover is so freaking stunning. I love like anything that's like creepy, scary, different. I love. So this is like a little map. We have an art print. It's different ones. It's this one and then this one. And we also got a bookmark that matches the cover. So that is really cool. I cannot wait to read that one as well. It just looks so cool. Another one that I was so intrigued by, and I had written it down to purchase it before I even went to the convention, is Biggs, Meyer and the Vampire by E.M. Lacey. I think this is about paranormal lawyers. I'm always down to see like a book that has a lawyer in it. I am an attorney in real life, and so being able to see that, like, I absolutely love. This was also really affordable. I think it was like $10 at the event, so I was very happy. Yeah, so it's attorneys that like represent supernatural creatures. Isn't that like freaking cool? I will be reading this soon too, and it's so tiny. Yes, I ended up seeing an author who was kind of like a horror author that was there, and I know it's fantasy and romantasy, but I was excited to see some horror there. So I got 2 of her books, and this is Cassandra Celier. So the first book I got is Sugarcane. I got this one from her table, and the second book I actually got from the bookshop, but I regret that because if I went to her table, I think she had a special. I think it was like 2 for $20 or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was definitely cheaper at her table, so probably should have got it from her table. But this one is the Elric Undoing. They look very horror centric, and I cannot wait to read them. Next up, another book that kind of give me the heebie-jeebies in a good way. I think this is a vampire book, and it's called A Lust for Blood by Casey Smith. This is another book that I said I was going to get before I even came into the convention, so I had my eye on it. And another book that I just fell in love with the cover. It looks really, really interesting. I cannot wait to read it. I think this is going to be a part of a series, and the lady was so nice. Like, I absolutely love her. But this is by Michaela D. Harnetto, and this is book 1 of the Fate of the Acna series, but it's a witch book. and I love it. And I think she might be a BIPOC author, and I think the characters in here might be BIPOC as well. So if you're trying to read diverse, this might be something to pick up. Another author that had a special going on at their table is D.L. Howard. I absolutely adore her. So I really could not choose between her books because they all looked really good. So I chose this one because of the cover. It just looks so interesting. This one is Wraith of the Winter Witch, The Unholy Witch Wars. And I had her to choose a second book for me, and she chose A Blaze of Spirit and Dreams. I believe this is about like a magic school, but I'm not really sure. And this is actually part of a connected series where multiple authors that were attending actually write in that series. So I think it's really cool. I got a bookmark and the book that I was the most freaking excited for, I knew I was gonna get before I even go, was Jessica Cage. I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. Jessica Cage, I followed her already on TikTok. I know I'm gonna love this, okay? I know. And, oh dang, I missed the opportunity to put this on my badge. I didn't even see this until now, and I got a bookmark. Another vampire book. It just looks so cool. I just love it. Oh, it's so pretty. This is Bound by Blood and Sorrow by J.M. Wallace. It looks freaking stunning. Another book that I wanted before I went there. Another book that I wanted before I even went to the convention is by K.R.S. McIntyre. This is Alice and the Voodoo Queen. When I looked up the summary of like what the book is about, it sounded really, really interesting, really good. And so I went to her table, and thankfully she had a few copies there. So I'm excited to read that. I got some art. Here's like this little thing for one of her other books. It's called A Dance of Blood and Destiny. This is another author who writes in that connected series that I mentioned. And we have like this little word search puzzle, which is really cool. Okay, so on to some in baggies. We have Shade of Light by Kimberly Grimes. This is book 1 in the Three Shades trilogy. I got this because it looks like it's going to be a independent female heroine and doing some badass stuff, and I knew I wanted that. So y'all know I love that trope, and yeah, so got that. We got an art print with it. We got a map with it, and this is actually looks like an overlay because oh, it's a map. Okay, it's just the map. So we got a map with it. The final set that I got is by this really cool guy. I think there were quite a few guys there, but I actually did look up this author beforehand, and I knew I wanted to get multiple ones of his books. This one seemed really interesting. He recommended it, and I think he had a discount for 3 books, so that's why I got 3. But this is Antoine Bandel. So the first book is T.J. Young and the Orishas. This is book 1 in the Gatekeepers Staff series. He said that this is like a Percy Jackson if he was black series, and it's based on African mythology, I believe. So I thought that was really cool. And then we have By Sea and Sky. This is book 1 in the Sky Pirate Chronicles, and I think he said that this is like his adult, more intense, more action based, but also really graphic series. So totally sold me on that. The final book that I got is the Kishi Tales from the Isowan. I thought the cover looked really interesting, and then also he said that this one was the most like graphic or gory that he's made. I think he said that there's like a demon birth scene or something. I don't remember, but it was like something about a birth scene. So I'm excited to read this and check it out. And I think that's everything, you guys. That is everything I got from the Imaginarium Festival. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys later.